今後のすべての時間を君と歩み、願わくば日々が幸せであふれていると嬉しい。
What? No, go
Okay. What?
No, hindi daw tali.
Hello friends, and welcome to this week's talking portion of Cozy and Chaos. It has been probably 2 weeks or so when I last filmed a video, because for the past few days I have been feeling unwell and nobody wants to listen to me coughing and sniffling every 5 seconds. So I decided to just pause for a bit of filming and posting videos to rest up. And today I'm back and I have a lot of videos lined up to film today. It is Sunday, February 11, I believe, and we'll just get right into the week. This is not the week. So as always, I will be putting 2 videos, like 2 weeks worth of videos in one Cozy and Chaos episode, and this is how it turned out for the last week of January and of course the 1st of February. So this is from January 29th to February 4th. I'm going to pull out my notes for what I am supposed to talk about this week. This has been like a week wherein I started not feeling well. I had sore throat. I did not work for a couple of days because of it. And I say couple, but I meant only one. But I did finish reading The End of Men by Christina Sweeney Baird, and I really loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 star. It is about a like sort of pandemic that only affected men, and women are carriers. It shows a bit of a society wherein men become the minority, and then there are like these rights being questioned, like whether or not women are capable of like doing a man's job when men are in like a very scarce number, and how to like change up the society to make it like them be able to survive. There are a lot of problems in society brought about by the mass number of like deaths in like the male population because of like majority of businesses and like business structures are male dominant when it comes to like their chain of command. Higher ups are mostly of dominant male populations, and so how do these businesses survive with only females? That sort of situation, as well as there are issues when it comes to like gender sensitivity and such, and it touches on so many different aspects of society wherein there is a shift in like gender roles, as well as whether or not women are capable to do a man's job sort of situation. And I love it because it touches on different aspects of society, and it is quite a worthwhile thing to read as long as you're not really that sensitive when it comes to like the horrors of like a pandemic, similar to what, not necessarily similar to what we experienced in 2020, but somewhat like that. This is a more exaggerated scale, of course, and like the grief and the pain that comes with it. So that's maybe the trigger warning. And I also started reading Babel by R.F. Kuang. It is quite a long book. It's a very chunky book. I have it on like ebook, and it's about, I don't know, was it 700 pages long? I can't really recall, but it's more of like magic, I realized. And for now, I noticed that I've started becoming like a mood reader, and the construction has started. It's Sunday, why is there construction outside? And so I started to like create a new Goodreads account because I actually lost the Goodreads account that I had when I was in high school. Long lost are those 39 clues entries and my reviews of like the selection series and like different YA novels that I read all throughout like when I was in high school. So I started a new one, and I also continued reading Prophet. I forgot the author, but I do have a book. It's like my book, my physical read when I'm like bored at work. That's what I read, and slowly getting into it. It's quite engaging. And then what else happened this week that is notable? I did like have like a first 10 pull of like the Artem SSR card. I was gunning for the pool card, the billiards card. However, on the first 10 pull, I got the New Year wish card instead, but that's fine. I will take a first 10 pull SSR anytime. And then I also went out during Chansey Community Day. For the last 30 minutes of the Community Day, I actually got 11 shiny Chanseys, which is fun. It's fun. And then, what else did I do? I did watch The Gray Man and also The Tale of Outcast. So, similar to me being such a mood reader this past few weeks, I also started to become a mood watcher, because if I don't feel like continuing with The Gray Man, I'll just pause for a bit and then watch something else. And I watched The Tale of Outcast, which reminds me so much of Fate Stay Night, summoning of demons that are considered like the girls or the kids, no, like the humans who summoned and made a contract with these demons are like outcasts to their own respective societies, and that's how they made a contract. Like there's nothing to lose, that's why they made a contract with a demon, and somehow these demons are like pets. And I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's fine, but it's not really that. Think of it as like Fate Stay Night, but their demons are their pets and they have keyblades, basically like that. So we move on to the next week, and I will remove this one. This week, I wasn't feeling all too well as well. I did manage to get like my blood work done like Sunday prior to this one, and the results are very bad. So I ended up putting a tip in here. This is just my medicine tracker, just so I could like tell whether or not I drank that specific medicine or vitamin for the day. And these are just like my codes. I am using stickers that I don't normally use on a regular basis, just to use them up, I can understand what these are for. So don't think too much about it. I started to like list down how many episodes I watch The Gray Man per day. I usually watch like 5 episodes while I am at work, because I am like, there are like quiet moments like in the afternoon where there's nobody there, so I like binge watch like 5 episodes and then get back to work sort of situation. But I also started watching Durarara in the middle of me watching The Gray Man, and Durarara, I did not expect it to be like the Headless Horseman situation, but I am enjoying it quite a bit. I only started like 4 or 5 episodes, so we're going to binge watch that later. If I won't be watching like Smosh, like Bored AF series, because that is like my current like fixation or obsession, is to watching all Smosh videos of them playing card games and board games. I really enjoyed it, to the point that I actually ordered Cards Against Humanity, which is the main deck and the green box expansion pack. I am planning to bring those cards whenever like my friends and I go out and have like overnight stay, and hopefully film a video of us playing it. That will be like a future video idea. I still don't have like specific plans to go out this year just yet, but hopefully somebody will play with me. It was quite an expensive like order, and also yeah, Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year. I did manage to get 2 shiny Eevees in Pokemon Violet, and last night while I was playing, I also got 1 shiny Napoli without a sandwich, and it was also titled. It has a title, the uncommon mark, the Napoli the Sociable. It's so cute, and I didn't even finish knocking out the 60, and the shiny was there. What else? Lantern Rite, I haven't finished with the Lantern Rite story just yet. Sometimes I, like for the past few weeks since Roy was piloting my account, I started to not go into Genshin that much other than to play minigames. So I haven't finished with the Lantern Rite celebration cutscene yet, which I'm probably going to screen record that as well, because that is like one of my favorite scenes throughout the whole Genshin franchise, or like versions. In any case, my aunt did sell one of my scrunchies, which is the Aether colorway. I am not making Aether colorways anymore because like Lumine has not been sold out yet, but I'm very much grateful that there is at least 1 sale this February, and I'm looking forward to like making new stuff. I haven't really touched my crocheting that much this week because I was like sniffly, and of course yarn fibers fly everywhere and I don't want to keep sneezing on all of my projects. So I did manage to like finish just one like project. It is this one. It is supposed to be a star stitch wristlet for like your wallets, like a keychain, and I wanted to put like beads in here. These beads are actually part of a bracelet that I had when I was younger that I didn't want it anymore, and also these stars are I meant to use this for like my dice pouches. However, I did not read the listing properly, and this is like too thin. Like the holes of the bead is too small that I need to use like mercerized yarn for it. So I decided to do it this way. However, I don't think that this quality yet is something that is I could sell basically. So I just used it as a keychain for my weekly binder, and yeah, we shall proceed with the weekly binder setups. I don't think I have anything much to write about for the past few weeks, so I'll just decorate. This is what we had for the 2 weeks ago with my Novelette as my main theme or like character for the week. This is fairly thick. I keep thinking that these are like 2 pages, but it's not. So my theme for 29th to the 4th, I'm going to use these ones. So I did have like a kick in 2018 wherein I did a lot of like paintings and washi. I found this and I wanted to use her as my main. I also painted this one, just sort of like a background, and I'm going to be using a bunch of like greens, oranges, golds, pinks, reds, almost like a similar color scheme to this character that I made. And then for like the succeeding week, which is Lunar New Year, I actually pulled out Xiao print out, because usually it's Xiao when it comes to Lunar New Year. So I followed like the color scheme of this as well, which is almost similar. Like I do have the yellows and the greens as well for this. So I'm supposed to use this here, but it looks better here. Do it there. It looks like Lumine's flowers. I did pull out these, which is like the Lantern Rite images that I printed out last year that I never used. However, I think this is too big, but we'll see if I'm able to use it. So I'm going to like mute myself and put music, and I'm going to do the 2 spreads, one after the other, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. And so that is our 2 weekly spreads for this week and last week. I really like the colors of this. I am so happy that I'm able to use a bunch of stuff that are like mix and match, like magazines, my like old brochures, merch stuff, printouts, and also I just gotta say that my mom actually keeps a bunch of like packaging, like soaps and such for me, and I really love this. It smells so good. Magnolia is like one of my favorite scents, and so she kept this for me. Actually, this is one of her soaps that my aunt gave, and here again we have the construction. Oh my god. And so this is where I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this. I really like the colors. I hope you do too, and this is fun. Happy Lunar New Year to those who celebrate, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully a complete week this time and not 2 weeks in one video. So anyway, thank you again for hanging out with me this week, and I will see you in the next video. So until then guys, take care and bye.